So everybody, it took me 3 days to come out and talk about this thing on TikTok, because TikTok has a very large audience and I've been ashamed.
It started with a DM, a modeling offer, 140,000 naira, a promise of an international fashion brand launching in Nigeria. But what was presented as opportunity allegedly became a trap. This is Crime HQ, and tonight we examine the Ajao Estate case where a Lagos content creator says she and her friend were lured, threatened, and raped under the guise of a modeling job. On February 1st, a Lagos-based content creator known as Fems Thrift says she received a message on Instagram. The man claimed he had just returned from the United Kingdom. He said he was launching an international fashion brand in Nigeria. He offered her 140,000 naira for a modeling assignment. For a small business owner and influencer, that was a significant opportunity. He reportedly assured her that a full production team would be present. A makeup artist would handle styling. The location was suitable for content creation. To stay safe, she brought a friend along. That decision would later become crucial. On Friday, February 8th, around 11 a.m., they arrived at the location in Ajao Estate. But something felt off. According to her account, the apartment was largely empty. No crew members were present. No equipment set up. No visible production arrangement. The man allegedly claimed the makeup artist had stepped out briefly. Then he made a request. He told her to take a shower before filming, saying her skin was too oily. He handed her a robe. At that point, suspicion had not yet escalated to danger. According to the survivor's statement, after she showered and changed, the suspect entered the room under the pretext of showing them how to lock the door. He allegedly locked it himself. What happened next, according to police-confirmed allegations, involved brandishing a weapon, threats of violence, restraining the victims, sexual assault. We will not go into graphic detail. What matters is this. The assault was allegedly committed through coercion and threat. The victims say they feared for their lives. The ordeal reportedly did not end there. According to her statement, their phones were seized. They were forced to unlock private folders. Intimate files were transferred. Threats were made about releasing content online. The suspect allegedly warned her that her internet presence could be destroyed if she spoke out. Digital extortion layered on top of physical violence. This reflects a growing pattern in modern assault cases. Sexual violence combined with digital blackmail. The two women reportedly left between 2 and 3 p.m., but they did not immediately go public. Fear, blackmail, shame, online exposure. These factors silence many victims. Eventually, Fem shared her story on TikTok. The video went viral, and the pressure began. Following public outcry and sustained tagging of law enforcement, the Lagos State Police Command confirmed the arrest of Abidemi Emmanuel, 23 years old. According to the police public relations officer, the suspect is in custody. The case is being handled by the gender unit. Investigation is ongoing. He will be charged to court upon completion. Later reports indicate the court has remanded the suspect in custody and adjourned the matter until March 19, 2026. It is critical to state, the suspect has been arrested and remanded. However, he has not yet been convicted in a court of law. He remains legally presumed innocent until proven guilty. This case highlights several red flags. Job offers through informal social media contact. Pressure to attend private apartment locations. No verified company presence. Request to shower or change before team arrival. Locked door situations. For content creators and aspiring models, this is a serious safety lesson. This case gained traction because of public amplification. Social media pressure. Accelerated police response. Increased visibility. Brought accountability. But it also carries risk. Mob justice. Doxing. Premature judgment. Responsible reporting matters. This is not just about one incident. It speaks to exploitation of young creators, digitalia predatory tactics, weaponization of private media, gender-based violence in urban settings. It also demonstrates why meeting in public spaces, verifying brands, sharing live location, bringing chaperones, conducting background checks are no longer optional precautions. A modeling offer, a private apartment, a locked door, an arrest, and now a court date. As this case proceeds through the justice system, the facts will continue to unfold. Crime HQ will follow updates responsibly. If you are a creator, model, or freelancer, verify before you go. Meet publicly, protect your digital privacy, and report suspicious activity. This is Crime HQ, where we tell the story carefully, and where justice is followed through the courts.
Myself before it gets to the wrong audience, and they will say, oh, why did you go there? They start judging. So I've been ashamed of myself, and the fact that my friend went with me, like I've been feeling guilty, like because I was bruised bad down there, I was injured. So I'm just asking for help from anywhere help can come from, so justice can be served for I and my friend, because nobody deserves to go through anything like this. Nobody. So everybody, my name is Fems, and I want to address the incident that occurred on February 8th, 2026. So I was reached out to on Instagram on February 1st to come for a modeling gig with the pay of 140,000 naira in Nigerian currency, which I agreed to. He told me he was an international brand, and he moved from the UK to Nigeria to start his brand here, and he needed the visibility that I had, so I can push his brand, which I agreed to. Fast forward to the day he called me for the day he settled for the shoot. He said I should come to Ajao Estate, number 8, Alledged Street by 6 p.m. for the shoot. I said that my daddy was strict and I did not want a night shoot, that please we should work with time. Then he said, oh, that you're a minor, that am I coming with my parents for the shoot? I said, I'm not a minor, I'm just worried about my own safety, that I can take the shoot, because at that time I reached out to my friend. I said, just in case I did not finish on time, I will sleep at your place. And I told my mom where I was headed to, told my dad soon. So I just told my mom that in case I did not finish on time, I will sleep at my friend's place, which I even showed that I and the photographer, the brand owner's conversation. So I showed my mom the conversation and everything. So I told him I was going to shop because I already reached out to a friend. So I already know in case I even finish it, I'm not have to be coming back to Ojo, because as I know it's far from Ojo, I'll just go to Alledged and spend the night at my friend's and then come back the next morning, which was fine with me. So the next morning he reached out, I dropped my WhatsApp, I said in case I'm not online on Instagram. He reached out to me on WhatsApp. He was like, okay, that he wants to work with my time, that I should come by 10. The time he reached out to me, I woke up by 9 to 10. He said he wants to work with my time, I should come by 11. That the shoot is by 11, makeup artist is going to be there by 11. I said, okay, no problem. So my friend was already at my place. I said, okay, since you are already here, you should come with me. Which we went together to the place. He called me when I got there. I told him I was already there. He said, who should you come? I said, I came with my sis. He said, okay, you did tell me. I said, then I was like, it was impromptu. And it was like, no problem. Then he came out of the gate to pick I and my friend. So on getting inside the house, because it was the house, but it was empty. The parlor was empty. So when I got there, I said, what is this place? He said, this is the content space that he just booked for the shoot. They rented. I said, okay, no problem. And I'm like, okay, you said the makeup artist was here already. Like, where is the makeup artist? He was like, she forgot something. So he said she forgot something. Now since I was not here, let her quickly go and get it, which I agreed with. Then he showed us the room where I'm going to wait, like freshen up and all of that. Because when I got in, he was like, oh, that I should go and freshen up, that I have oily skin and like heat. I said, oh, that I'm not sweaty, I just came down from AC. He said, oh, just for my oily skin. I said, no problem. So the room he ushered I and my friend to. We went there. My friend was trying to charge her phone because her phone was done. She forgot her call inside the Uber. So she was trying to like use his own charger to charge, which none of the chargers were working for my friend's phone. So I went to the room with my friend. He gave me a rope, he said I should change it to it, so that when I'm done with the makeup, I'll just remove it and put on my feet, so everything will be sweet, because I was wearing a round neck like this. So I showered as I was supposed to do. I got into the room, he offered us water. He asked us if we wanted anything, or asked for anything. So we're just in the room. My friend was still trying to fix her phone, and so then he called me, said I should come to a different room to see the fix, and I said okay, no problem. While I moved to the room, my friend obviously she followed me there, because obviously. So when we got to the room, I sat down. I saw so many things. I sat down, and he was like, when he looked back, he saw my friend. He was like, oh, that I shouldn't worry, that he wanted it to be a surprise, and I said okay, no problem. So I went back to the room with my friend where he asked us to wait for the makeup artist. So while we were there, my friend was facing a wall where a socket was. She was trying to charge her phone. While me, I was facing like I could see every corner of the room. When he walked into the room and he was like, so this key, you can use this key to shut this up. He locked the door and he was like, just in case the makeup artist is here or the photographer is here. Because he says the different photographer is taking pictures, that just in case they are here and I want to feel safe while changing, I can just shut the door. I said okay, no problem. Then the whole room went silent. And I'm immediately texting my friend. I said, why you locked? Why them locked door? She was like, my dear. I was like, I did fear. She said, don't be scared. Thank God I came with you. And I said, thank God. So we are still having this conversation. Like, we're still texting ourselves back and forth. Then he immediately he was standing like in the corner of the room, like then he immediately brought out the knife by his side, like he just like showed like the knife, like he had the knife, and he was like, and I was like, ha, and he was like, if you shout, he immediately went to my friend's phone and removed my friend's phone from her hand, and he was like, if me I shout, he was going to stab my friend, and if my friend shouts, he's going to stab me, holding the knife up against her throat. So me, I was already scared, I was already shaking at that time. I was even already shouting small. But with fear, he would tell me that if I shout that he's going to stab my friend, that he's not joking with us. He ushered us into the bedroom, told us that we should go to the bedroom and undress. My friend was even still doing slowly because she's still trying to like process it, the whole thing was a joke or all of that. He told her that she's not joking with her. He put the knife against his hand, that he was ready to cut himself to show us how sharp that knife is, and any slight plunge to our body that if the person is gone. So me, I was already on my pants and the room, so I just undressed with my friend, didn't undress. Then he told my friend to go back to the room and get socks that were on the bed, which she did as she was told. Okay, so my friend went to the room, she brought the socks, he still had this knife pointing, like if he's telling one person to do something, the knife is pointing at the other person. The other person tries to act smart like this, anything can happen. So my friend came back to me, asked my friend to tie me first with the socks, and she did. After she tied my hand to the floor, she tied my hand together. Then he collected the other socks and he tied my friend's hand. Then he ushered us back to the room, having the knife threatening us with it. Then because I was panicking, I was raising my voice, like crying. Then he tied my mouth. So when he tied my mouth, I was standing in front of the door, my friend was standing in front of a wall in the room, and then my friend was asking that why is he doing this? Then he said, I think the moment my friend asked him why is he doing this, he immediately like approached my friend, held her he strangled her, then he pushed her against the wall and was like, she should not ask him question, that he's not joking with her. Then she held his hand, he was like, she should let go of her hand, that she should not hold his hand, that she should let go of his hand, because while he held her neck, she held his hand, and he was like, she should let go of his hand, she should not try to act smart with him. Then he walked away. He still had the knife pointing at us, and he said, oh, that he's doing this because somebody scammed him. He took pictures for a girl and she left with the pictures, she blocked him, she did not tag him and stuff like that. So now he wants to revenge, he wants to cause pain to every woman that he comes across. So after he said that thing, he undressed. While he undressed, he told us to lie in a certain position on the bed, which we did. And then after he told us to lie in a certain position, he dipped one of the fingers inside of me and he said, oh, he told my friend, she's tight, but I don't give a fuck. Then so after that, he penetrated forcefully inside of me first, while having the knife pointed at my friend. He forcefully penetrated inside of me. Even while I screamed, he moved the knife closer to my friend and said that I should not play with him, that he's not joking with us. Then after he did that with me first, he went to my friend, still no protection, no anything, still like that. He penetrated forcefully into my friend too. After doing that, he told us to change position, we should lie in a different position, and he came back to me, forcefully penetrated into me again. The same way he went. If he's on my friend, he will point his knife at me. If he's on me, he will point his knife on my friend. Then after he went my friend, he came back to me, and then after I was in that person, and then he poured his refuge on my outer pubic area. And then after that, he told me to stand up and hold my nose because I was having panic attack. That if I should die here, nobody's going to hear, nobody's going to tell our story. That is the end of it. Then he told me to go to the bedroom and wash up. While he had my friend in the room pointing his knife at me, and then my friend that she tried to ask man because my friend was still put together. Me, I wasn't, but my friend was still put together. So he was just next to like if she tries to ask man, like he was going to stab me to death there. And if I did the same thing, so he told me to go to the washroom, the bedroom, and go and wash up, which I did. I washed up. When I was done, I came back and I told my friend to also go and wash up. Then while we had dressed me, she collected our phone. He told us to unlock our phone, unlock everything, like all the private this thing. Like if you want to go to your private snap, you put password. He told us to unlock it, and he dropped every one of the private snap on his and me and I and my friend's phone. And then while he was dropping my friend's phone, he told my friend that I'm taking this for my personal pleasure. So after, even while he was dropping it, he took time. He told us that we should sit down there and wait until he was done dropping everything. Then after that, he told me that I have a little audience on the internet, that if I try to speak up, that he's going to post it everywhere and he's going to tarnish my image. That even if he doesn't do it now I might just be, maybe when I'm bigger, that I might just be thinking that life is better for me, and he'll just pop out of nowhere and release everything on the internet. So me, I was very scared. I didn't want to talk because I was very scared. So he chased us out of the house, still having the knife at us. He chased us out of the house. So when we got outside, there was nobody there. It's on a Sunday. We left there around 2-3. Like let's say 3 houses, 3-ish. So there was nobody in the street, like probably people at church or anything, maybe resting. The street was not, it was desert.